So I recorded the making of I filmed the making of the One Nation album, right? So afterwards, I remember talking to Buckshot, and he said when Pac was in New York, he was sketchy. He was looking over his shoulder everywhere and all the time. So I don't know I don't know why that was, but he wasn't comfortable.
Right. So he wasn't comfortable. And I always heard that he didn't even want to go to Vegas.
So for 2 weeks before Vegas, Suge and Deathrow wanted Pac to get to Vegas and he wouldn't go, right? A number of times I heard him being invited to Vegas and he didn't want to go. And then September 6th, when I heard that Mike Tyson wants them to come out because he's going to walk out to one of Pac's songs before the fight, I knew something was going to happen in Vegas. Something felt funky about Vegas. And that's why I convinced my partner Tracy and our staff to go out to Vegas.
From your point of view, right, with everything that you know, what do you think happened to Tupac in Vegas?
I mean, for me, what Vegas, the reason Vegas doesn't make that much sense to me is 4 dudes and a white Cadillac shot him up and got away without anyone seeing a thing, right? And I don't know. I mean, look, it doesn't add up to me. For it to be him stomping Orlando or them stomping Orlando, and then these guys jumping in a car, finding exactly where he's at and shooting him. I mean, I don't know. It just seems there are too many coincidences for it to be a perfect crime.
So do you believe the whole Keefe D. Orlando thing, or you think it's more to it?
I don't know. And honestly, I didn't put 2 and 2 together with how much fuel that is for the East Coast, West Coast fire. I mean, look, I think honestly, I think the labels and the media turned it into an East Coast, West Coast thing to begin with, because it sold more albums, I think. But that's my opinion. I just think Pac was a loyal motherfucker, right? Pac demanded loyalty and he was loyal. So the sense that I got was that some people were disloyal to him. And this was how he got to vent himself. If he couldn't face them face to face, or if they weren't willing to do that, this was one of the ways that he would do it, as was hit him up. I think it was probably Can-Am. She came back and she said, Pac wants to meet you. So one day with his then assistant Molly Monjos, we drove to a beach house in Malibu. This was the beach house that Suge was renting from the assistant DA of Los Angeles. So talk about a f***ed up conflict of interest. Suge renting a home from the assistant DA of LA. I guess he had a little white girl that was on death row as an R&B singer or something. In any event, so that was my first meeting of Tupac. So Molly took me in. His mama Faney was there. The Outlaws were there. There were a bunch of family members. I think his Aunt Glo was cooking some food in the kitchen. And then Molly led me out into the backyard. And Pac and the Outlaws were having a water gun fight. It was just some janky ass, opportunistic, I'm going to bamboozle Tupac's mom and get a biopic right, which is what happened. They bamboozled her and they forced her into some bullshit. And that's what was made, bullshit. So I'm not going to do that to my friend. People who have read my screenplay say that Gobi, for the first time, you're going to show the world what Tupac was like when the cameras were off. And as the immigrant Iranian that got his ass whooped in high school for being a camel jockey and a sandnik. Tupac saw something special in me and gave me my biggest break in life to that point. And I'm going to honor him with a movie that will win awards around the world. You've got my word on that.
Yeah, what can I say? Life is good. Life is humbling. I'm in the South. I'm in Arkansas. Driving across the country. Yeah, man, I was born in Clapham. You still like this, my lusty? I'll tell you what, I am really surprised on how nice people are in the South. And, yeah, people in Cali could fucking learn a few things from people in the South, because people down here are really, really nice. 40 Oklahoma City. But yeah, so the life. Let's talk about life. Life has been humbling. But I feel stronger and wiser than I ever have. There's another view request. Request to join. I don't know why it's not joining. Love me some Scotland. Yo!
Hey, how's it going, Gobi?
Good. What's good, brother? How are you? Where are you?
I'm in LA. I'm in 818.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Shout out. My name's Nate. Yeah, I hit you up before. Watching you on Vlad, I think.
No, Art of Dialog. Haven't been on.
Art of Dialog. My bad. Yeah.
What's good?
Oh, just chilling. Just happened to catch you. Man, it's great to speak to you, man. From what I know, bless you, man. You're
What's your
amazing.
Nate, what's your claim to fame? What's your passion? What's your reason for being here?
Music's my passion. Music's my passion. I would like an executive type way, collaborating, getting people to collaborate. I like the process. I got to work with a big songwriter, producer back in the day. A couple guys did a lot of pop records and stuff. And I've continued in different ways. And I have a background for 20 plus years doing film restoration with all the big companies and stuff.
Dope.
Yes, sir.
Dope. So is it actually negatives that you guys restore, or is it digital formats as well?
Yeah, I work. My position in that is on a software, so everything's scanned, or it used to be from tape. And we do our job, and then they take it from there. And now it's there's a little more facets, some more tools. So it's a collaborative effort to get things where they're supposed to be.
That's what's up. And you said you play what instrument?
Drums.
Dope.
Yeah, once a drummer, always a drummer.
some of my favorite people are drummers.
Yeah, word. How about yourself? Did you play?
Nah, I'm a bit of a crooner, and
nice.
I could play a couple of chords on the guitar, but in another lifetime, I was a rock and roll singer.
I bet.
Yeah. It's interesting because I've got a production company. I'm raising money for a movie, and production's my passion. Anytime I could do a little storytelling with production, that's my wheelhouse. But I was gonna say the beauty of having a passion in the arts is that you get to feel what it feels like to have therapy through your passion. It allows you to sort of cleanse yourself of life's everyday bullshit or stress or anxiety. I know it's that way for musicians. I know it's that way for singers. It's the same for even snapping a couple of pictures can
Definitely.
give you that feeling. You know what I mean? And I know you probably know what I'm talking about, but
Oh yeah, man.
it's a big blessing to have your passion in the arts and be able to sort of experience that feeling.
Yeah, I definitely know that. Yep, 100%, man. I actually have a podcast I've been running for a long time too, a small podcast, and that's a fun thing. No monetization, but it's, I like that too. It's really fun.
Dope. How many episodes have you done?
Over 300 now.
Dope. I'm working on a podcast idea with Matt Barnes, the ex
Yeah, he's the
ball
man.
player. Yeah.
I could definitely see. I could see you guys together for some reason. I could see that.
Oh no, yeah. We're gonna. I think we're gonna tear it up and do something historic.
I bet.
So
man.
yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. You have a good time out there?
Yeah. South is kind of dope. I've never been to Arkansas and Oklahoma that I'm about to drive through.
Oh,
and
yeah.
only a few islands in Texas. I'm gonna be driving right across Texas. It should be
shit.
interesting. Yeah,
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, you have safe travels, man, and thank you so much for everything.
God bless, bro.
God bless to you.
Take care.
One.
Bye.
Bye.
It's nice to just reach out and touch someone you don't even know. It's so dope. I got a buddy who refuses to socialize, and then he wonders why he doesn't meet amazing people. I'm like, I don't even try to convince him to do so because he's such a beautiful human being. Police reported. Beautiful human being that denies himself connection. And I don't know. I'm a fucking ham for connection. I love connecting with people. I love connecting with people because it shows me who I am. People that I meet. Damn, there's a lot of cops here. People I meet and get along with is a reflection of who I am. You know what I mean? So